Have you ever wished that someone would miss you so much that you're their first thought in the morning and the last one before they sleep? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're uncovering the secrets to making yourself unforgettable. We're diving into 10 Stoic principles that will transform you into someone absolutely irresistible in their absence. Seneca once said, "Absence sharpens love, presence strengthens it." Let's explore how we can sharpen that love so your absence is deeply felt. Don't skip any part, because each principle is a key piece of the puzzle in mastering the art of being unforgettably missed. Now, let's explore these 10 powerful Stoic strategies to make them yearn for your presence even more. First principle, self-sufficiency. Now, you might wonder how being self-sufficient makes someone miss you more. It's about showing that you are complete on your own, which is incredibly attractive and intriguing. Imagine this. When you're self-sufficient, you're not clinging or desperately seeking attention from your significant other. Instead, you're living your best life, engaged in your interests, and fulfilling your own needs. This independence sparks curiosity and admiration. Your partner sees you not just as a companion, but as an individual thriving on their own terms. When you're not always available or leaning on them for happiness, you create a healthy space in the relationship. This space isn't about distance. It's about giving each other room to grow individually. When you're not around, they start to wonder what you're up to. They recall how you handle things with such autonomy and poise. And guess what? They start to miss that vibrant, self-reliant side of you. So, embrace your self-sufficiency. It's not about pushing them away. It's about pulling them into a deeper, more respectful admiration of who you are. And remember, as you cultivate your independence, you'll find them keeping you on their mind tomorrow and many days after that. Number 2, emotional control. You might be thinking, control my emotions? I just want them to miss me. Well, here's a secret. Mastering your emotions is like holding the reins of a powerful horse. It guides the energy of your relationships in the direction you want. Imagine this scenario. Every time you interact, you're calm and composed, even when the conversation heats up or takes an unexpected turn. This level of emotional control doesn't just impress, it intrigues. Why? Because as Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you display such strength, it leaves a lasting impression. By managing your reactions, you create an aura of mystery and depth. Your partner starts to ponder what's going on in their mind. They're used to reactions driving your behavior, but now you're unperturbed and serene. This newfound composure makes them curious about your inner world, drawing them closer and keeping them guessing. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean becoming a robot. It's about responding rather than reacting. This subtle shift means when you do express your feelings, they're thoughtful, genuine, and far more impactful. And guess what happens then? They miss the warmth of your deliberate affection when you're not around. So, stay cool, stay thoughtful, and watch as they start to wonder and wander back to you. Remember, keep your emotional cards close to your chest. Maybe leave them with a little something to think about, a hint that whispers, "Will you be thinking of me tomorrow?" After all, a touch of mystery goes a long way in the game of love. Number 3, intentional communication. Ever wondered how just a few chosen words can make someone crave your presence even more? Intentional communication is your secret weapon here. It means choosing your words carefully, ensuring they're thoughtful and add value to the conversation. It's about speaking with purpose and depth, which can profoundly impact how you are perceived and remembered. Seneca once said, "Speak so you can speak again." The essence here is about leaving them wanting more of your insights, humor, and your uniquely thoughtful way of expressing yourself. Picture this. Every time you speak, you do so with the intent to connect, understand, and enrich the interaction. You're not just filling the air with words. You're crafting messages that resonate on a deeper level. This doesn't just make your conversations memorable, it makes them meaningful. And when you're not around, your words linger in their mind, your voice echoes in their thoughts, pulling them closer even in your absence. By using intentional communication, you create layers of curiosity and interest. Your partner finds themselves reflecting on what you said, pondering your words, and yes, missing the depth and engagement of your discussions. They begin to appreciate not just the conversation, but the communicator, you. So harness the power of intentional communication. Make your words count and watch as they weave the magic of keeping you on their mind. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it that leaves a lasting impression. Keep your communication deliberate, insightful, and always with a sprinkle of charm. Number 4, acceptance of absence. Here's a twist for you. How can embracing the times you're apart actually pull you closer together? It sounds paradoxical, but here's the catch. Acceptance of absence can magnify their longing for you and deepen the connection when you're together. Think about it this way. Absence doesn't just make the heart grow fonder, it also builds anticipation and appreciation. By accepting and even valuing the times you're apart, you demonstrate a strong sense of self and an understanding that true connection isn't about constant proximity, but about the quality of the emotional bond. As Epictetus put it, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. Free yourself from the need to cling and watch how this freedom transforms your relationship dynamics. Imagine implementing this. Instead of bombarding them with messages when you're not together, allow some breathing room. Let the silence between you spark curiosity and a bit of mystery. When you do this, you're not just another predictable part of their day-to-day. You become the highlight, the moment they look forward to. This principle teaches you to be comfortable with the ebb and flow of togetherness and solitude. It encourages you to find joy in your own company, which in turn makes you more attractive and intriguing. When you're together again after a period of absence, the connection feels refreshed, stronger, and more vibrant. So, embrace the moments apart and let them build a deeper yearning. Remember, absence isn't a gap, but a space for growth and anticipation. Let them feel your absence just enough that they find themselves thinking about you. And when you reunite, the joy and appreciation for each other are palpable, making every moment together even more precious. Number 5, mindfulness in interaction. How can being fully present in your interactions make them miss you more when you're not around? It's all about making every moment count so vividly that your absence is deeply felt. Being mindful means engaging fully whenever you're together, listening intently and responding thoughtfully. It's about being there, not just physically, but with all your attention focused on the moment. This approach turns ordinary interactions into memorable, meaningful experiences. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Do every act of your life as if it were your last." Applying this to your interactions means treating every conversation and every shared moment as if it could be the most important one. Imagine this. Each time you're together, you bring an intensity of presence that makes every laugh richer and every glance more poignant. You're not just passing time together, you're making the time spent together special. This depth of engagement leaves a lasting impression that continues to resonate with them even when you're apart. By practicing mindfulness in your interactions, you create an emotional depth that makes your presence incredibly enriching and your absence noticeably empty. When you're not around, they start to miss the quality of attention and care you bring into their lives. They miss being truly seen and heard in ways that only you have made them feel. So, dive deep into each moment you share. Make mindfulness your secret ingredient in the recipe of making them miss you. Remember, when you're fully present, you leave traces of your spirit with them, making sure you're always on their mind tomorrow. This isn't just about being unforgettable. It's about making every interaction count double. Number 6, consistency in communication. How can maintaining a steady and thoughtful communication pattern make someone miss you more? It's about creating an expectation of quality and reliability in your interactions that makes your absence felt more acutely when you're not in touch. Consistency in communication doesn't mean bombarding them with messages all day, every day. Rather, it's about establishing a pattern of meaningful and reliable exchanges. Whether it's a good morning text, a midday check-in, or a nightly recap of your day, these regular touchpoints build a rhythm that becomes a cherished part of their day. As Seneca said, regularity is a sign of wisdom. In communication, this regularity reassures them that you're thoughtful, dependable, and invested in the relationship. Picture this. Even when life gets hectic, you keep up with your pattern of touching base. This consistency becomes something they rely on, a constant in their day. And when you're not able to keep up with this rhythm, they feel your absence more profoundly. They miss the little notes, the thoughtful check-ins, the rhythm of connection you've built together. By being consistent, you show that you're reliable and that you care. It deepens the emotional bond, making your presence a comforting and valued part of their daily life. When you're not around, they notice the gap, the missing piece that your consistent communication filled. So, make consistency your mantra. It's not about frequency, but about reliability and depth. Ensure that your interactions are not just regular, but also rich in quality and thoughtfulness. This way, even your absence speaks volumes, reminding them of how much they miss having you as a regular part of their day. Number 7, shared experiences. How can creating shared experiences make your absence felt more deeply? It's all about building a tapestry of memories that linger in their mind, making them yearn for more of those moments with you. Shared experiences create a bond that goes beyond words. It's the adventures you embark on together, the challenges you overcome, and the simple joys you share that weave the fabric of your relationship. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." When it comes to relationships, wealth lies in the richness of shared experiences. Imagine planning a weekend getaway, exploring a new hobby together, or even just having regular date nights where you both disconnect from the world and connect with each other. These moments become stories you both cherish, creating a strong emotional anchor. When you're apart, these shared memories play like a highlight reel in their mind, reminding them of the joy and connection you bring into their life. By investing in shared experiences, you create a reservoir of positive emotions and memories that they associate with you. This makes your presence a source of happiness and your absence a reminder of those cherished moments. When you're not around, they miss the adventures, the laughter, and the sense of togetherness that only you can provide. So, prioritize creating and sharing meaningful experiences. It's not just about grand gestures. Even the simplest moments can become treasured memories. This way, you leave a lasting imprint on their heart, making them long for more of those special times with you. Number 8, respecting boundaries. How does respecting someone's personal space and boundaries make them miss you more? It's about showing that you value and respect them as individuals, which deepens their admiration and emotional connection to you. Respecting boundaries is not about creating distance, but about fostering a healthy respect for each other's individuality and space. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you respect their boundaries, you show that your thoughts and actions are guided by consideration and respect. This approach builds trust and admiration, making them appreciate you even more. Imagine this. You recognize when they need time alone or with friends, and you support that need without feeling threatened or needy. This shows a mature understanding of their independence and your own self-sufficiency. By respecting their boundaries, you give them the freedom to be themselves, which in turn makes your relationship stronger and more balanced. When you're apart, they reflect on this respect and trust you've shown, deepening their emotional connection to you. They start to miss your understanding nature, your respect for their space, and the way you make them feel valued and appreciated. So, embrace the principle of respecting boundaries. It's not about keeping a distance, but about nurturing a respectful closeness. This respectful approach leaves a lasting impression, making them miss the considerate and thoughtful way you interact with them. Remember, respect is the cornerstone of any strong relationship, and by honoring their boundaries, you strengthen the bond and make your presence something they truly cherish and miss when you're not around. Number 9. Cultivating patience. How can patience make them miss you more deeply? It's about understanding the flow of the relationship and allowing things to develop naturally without rushing or forcing anything. Patience is a virtue that speaks volumes about your character and emotional maturity. Seneca famously said, "Time heals what reason cannot." In the context of relationships, patience allows time to work its magic, letting feelings grow and deepen in a natural and meaningful way. Imagine this. Instead of rushing into things or pushing for immediate responses, you allow the relationship to unfold at its own pace. You give your partner the time and space they need to miss you, to reflect on your time together, and to appreciate the value you bring into their life. By being patient, you demonstrate a deep understanding and respect for the natural rhythms of the relationship. This approach creates a sense of ease and comfort, making them feel secure and valued. When you're not pushing or rushing, they feel free to miss you in their own time and in their own way. By cultivating patience, you also show that you trust the strength of your connection. This trust and patience become a hallmark of your relationship, making them miss your calm and composed presence. They start to appreciate the way you allow things to develop naturally, without pressure or urgency. So, practice patience in your interactions and in the development of your relationship. This patient approach leaves a lasting impression, making them miss the peaceful and understanding way you navigate the relationship. Remember, patience is not just about waiting. It's about understanding and respecting the journey of growth and connection. Number 10. Expressing genuine appreciation. How does expressing genuine appreciation make someone miss you more? It's about recognizing and valuing their presence in your life, which fosters a deep emotional bond and makes your absence felt even more. Expressing genuine appreciation goes beyond mere compliments. It's about acknowledging the unique qualities and efforts of your partner in a heartfelt way. Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This wisdom applies beautifully to relationships. When you express genuine appreciation, you show that you truly value and cherish the person they are. Imagine this. You take the time to notice and acknowledge the little things they do, the qualities that make them special, and the moments you share together. This creates a positive reinforcement loop where they feel seen, valued, and appreciated. By expressing genuine appreciation, you build a reservoir of positive emotions and memories associated with you. When you're not around, they miss the way you make them feel appreciated and valued. They miss the warmth of your genuine recognition and the joy of being acknowledged. So, make it a habit to express genuine appreciation regularly. It's not about grand gestures, but about sincere and heartfelt acknowledgements. This practice not only strengthens your bond, but also makes your absence more deeply felt. When they think of you, they'll remember the way you made them feel special and valued, and they'll find themselves missing that genuine appreciation and connection. Remember, appreciation is a powerful tool in any relationship. Use it wisely and sincerely, and watch as it creates a deep and lasting impact. And there you have it. 10 powerful Stoic principles to make them miss you like never before. Remember, it's about being self-sufficient, mastering your emotions, communicating intentionally, embracing absence, practicing mindfulness, maintaining consistency, sharing experiences, respecting boundaries, cultivating patience, and expressing genuine appreciation. By incorporating these principles into your relationship, you'll create a deep and lasting connection that makes your presence cherished and your absence deeply felt. Thank you for watching the Wisdom Hub. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips on mastering the art of relationships and personal growth. And remember to drop a comment, like and subscribe for more powerful content. See you in the next video.